thing about the negotiations for Wilder and Joshua and even Wilder Fury, I think a lot of people are missing the way that works when you guys do pay-per-view. I mean, you have pay-per-view in the UK and you have pay-per-view in the US, and when you negotiate a fight, you have to figure out the splits, who's getting what, and this, that, and the other. Did you guys even, did it even come to that point when...
No, because we made a flat offer.
Right.
Which, the first offer was a flat offer, which they didn't like.
But I'm assuming that flat offer, that was just contingent on the fight being on pay-per-view in the UK.
No, well,
they were wanting to do it.
The problem is we wanted the fight in the UK, right?
Of course.
So then that really diminishes the US pay-per-view because it would be coming back at 5 o'clock Eastern. Right? Okay. So it probably turns a pay-per-view from 700,000 or 800,000 to 200,000 or 300,000. Right. So then I said, well, DAZN will give us a guarantee. Some strong numbers where we don't have to take a risk from US buyers. So in the end, I made them a flat offer buyout to Deontay Wilder, which he accepted. Much easier that way because then we can control the fight, etc., etc. So, but then that was back then. The contract went over, no comments, and we know the rest is history. So I'm hearing that Wilder doesn't want to fight in December. Wilder wants to fight in November because he wants to prepare for Joshua in April. Which is music to our ears.
Is it though? Is it? I mean, he said. He said we got to start
but
over with negotiations.
I think he's gonna. Once he comes out of the cult, do you know what I mean? Out of that, Deontay, look into my eyes, you must believe everything I say.
Sure.
And starts actually sitting down and thinking, hang on a minute, but if I can beat Joshua, I'll make over $50 million.
So now D. Wilder that didn't sound right. That sounded wild. No pun intended to Deontay Wilder. So now he's in a cult simply because he doesn't want to believe you. You, the man who literally screwed him out of an $80 million payday. Look, Eddie, we know you represent Anthony Joshua. We don't have to pretend like your cash cow isn't a big deal. He is the biggest name in boxing, not even close. Canelo, see ya. You can forget that. Now, for you to pretend like you didn't screw him out of this, who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? Listen to any boxing trainer of the top heavyweights, welterweights, anybody who knows anything about boxing. They all said the same thing. If this Joshua Wilder fight happens, it's not happening this year. Why? Povetkin, buddy. Povetkin is a mandatory for Joshua. What did Eddie Hearn do? It was real simple. He basically teased this whole fight in front of fight fans, right? Teasing it all the way up until D-Day. Wilder got frustrated, made the Fury fight happen. Now what do you see happen? You are seeing Eddie Hearn butt into things that don't involve him. He is mad. You know why he's mad? He knows the winner of that fight will be considered the greatest heavyweight of all time. That's simple. And I'm pretty sure that his fighter wants to be labeled that. Above champion, above the hottest thing right now, above the hottest pay-per-view sensation out there right now. He wants to be labeled the greatest heavyweight of all time. And Eddie Hearn just snatched that title from him simply by not making the Wilder fight happen. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
By unanimous decision. I see you walking around. You've been screaming George, even though you just beat BJ Penn in an outstanding fight. What's on your mind right now?
I don't think George is hurt. I think he's scared. I think he's scared to fight everybody right now. What's up? Where you at, George?
This is obviously